Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am back from my few days away with my girlfriends, and they surprised me with a hen do in Tenerife, and it was amazing. It really was. They literally went above and beyond, and I really couldn't thank them enough. I have to pop some pictures up down below so that you can see. But they got me actually my mum made it for me, but they got me a bride 2026 hoodie, and they got all their Nikki's hen do in Tenerife 2026 hoodies. They done some masks for Rob's face. They got me a little plushie of Rob and like an AI body, which I found incredibly funny. Got me a headband with Rob's face on it. What did we do? They took me out to a beautiful Italian on the coast. I'll pop the picture, which is basically the view from where we were eating, down below. And we went to a natural salt pool, and basically the pool, it wasn't just one, there was about, I don't know, about 7 different pools outside, and it was right on the coast. And as the tide was coming in, it was like pushing the water into the pool. So we actually watched the levels of the pools rise, which was lovely. It was so nice. And they had like the bars there. So we were just drinking cocktails and did a bit of shopping. Had a little mooch around. We went to a beautiful zoo. Which was amazing. I saw some capybaras, saw a beautiful hippo there, which I live in Hampshire, and we have Marwell Zoo local, and although they do have hippos, you can only see them from up above, but this one was actually in the water, so I feel really privileged actually. It was in the water, and the its nose was down, and you were stood right at the glass is like however tall, and the water probably come above me, so I'm nearly 6 foot, and it was just there eating away and then coming back up for air. Oh, it was just lovely. And we watched the sea lion show, and the dolphin and whales, the birds, had lunch out. The accommodation was stunning, had its own pool. They treated me to a spa inside for the indoor sauna, steam, jacuzzis and indoor pools. They did my room out for me. It was just amazing. Like, it was just really amazing. I've actually bought a 12 by 12 excuse me, a 12 by 12 book, which I'm going to do a scrapbook in. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I need to order all the photos. I'm just waiting for the girls to collate them and like send them to me, because I've got some, I haven't got all of them, so that I can save them on my phone and then get them printed off and start my scrapbook. So yeah, it was lovely. It was really nice not to have to worry about cooking 5 different meals every night, getting up at the absolute crack of dawn. Like, we did set alarms some days because we were doing things, and then other days we just took it easy. Yeah, it was amazing. The girls, we had such a laugh. They did willy bingo for me as well, and I was pretty lucky actually, because I actually won pretty much all of the prizes. I can't remember how many prizes there were, but I'd say I won like 3/4 of them, which was not fixed. Okay, it's not fixed. You can't just, you know. But I never win at bingo, like actual bingo, because when I go with the girls, I never actually win money. Oh, the dog's just flicked his toy up into the bin. Bear with me a second. But I'm normally, because we host a Christmas party at our house every year, and we do Secret Santa, and I always do bingo with some prizes. And I actually don't do too bad with those as well. I normally come, I don't know how many prizes I normally do, probably about 12. And I normally come, and there's about 12 of us, and I normally have win at least twice. But yeah, actual bingo in a bingo hall, I never win. So it's lovely. I've never seen black sand before. Never seen it. Never. I hadn't even actually heard of it. So that was a nice experience. Went to some coffee shops. It was just a lovely girly time away, and I will forever be grateful, and I'll never forget those the memories that we had. So that's part one of my hen do. The girls have arranged another one. That's in May. So yeah, there's a lot going on, and I'm very excited. So we came back. Sorry, I'm a bit chilly down here. It's still quite cold. I came back at 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday, just gone. So today, when I'm filming this, today is Tuesday the 10th. So I came back at like 3 in the morning. I was absolutely starving, so I had to have jam on toast, which is insane, I know. But where we've been travelling, I was just really, really hungry. Anyway, and I really wanted a cup of tea. So I had a cup of tea. I had my toast. I had a quick shower and jumped into bed for 2 hours, and then got up, took the kids to school, and then did my food shop, which down here, certain shops, we need to have a trolley coin or a pound. And I normally keep a pound in my car because not everywhere accepts the trolley coins. Well, anyway, it gone missing. I don't know if it was one of my children, or maybe I accidentally took it out, but I don't think I did, because I normally, unless I put it in one of my coat pockets, I don't know, when I last did the food shop. And I had to carry around a weekly shop in a basket, like the pull-along basket, and then pack it all in my bags. And oh my god, it was just a real pain, but I did it. And I had to cram in as much as I could to stay awake all day. And I managed to do that until like 6 o'clock, and then I nodded off for an hour. My boys, because they're young, they come and say goodnight to me at 7 o'clock, and then I woke up, had a shower, and then went back to bed. Well, I went to bed, sorry, probably around 10 o'clock, so which is about 10, half 10, 11 is my bedtime. So needless to say, on Saturday I was very tired. But what did we do on Saturday? I know. We went to Southbourne Farm Shop, and so a friend of mine saw them on TikTok, I believe, and they have some Harlan cows there, and some cows and some horses, and a lovely farm shop and a florist. So I wanted to go and have a look and take my children, and because obviously I hadn't been with them for a couple of days, I thought that'd be quite a nice thing. We could get a coffee, a cake, have a look at the animals, maybe do something on the way back, and then so that's what we did. But my youngest wasn't feeling 100%. He actually doesn't sleep in the car anymore. He's 3, but he doesn't sleep in the car anymore. But he did that day, and by the end of the day, he pretty much slept, well, a lot of it. We did see my mother-in-law on the way back home. We didn't go anywhere else because he wasn't feeling great, but he slept at her house. And then Sunday, he was right as rain. It was really bizarre. So Sunday I had to go and get our daughter some new school trousers, and Rob just took the boys to Smith's toy store, because I did not want them walking around with us while we were trying to look for school trousers. So I did that, and then just chilled out Sunday afternoon. Yesterday, if you know me or you follow me, you know that Mondays I see my mum, so I saw my mum. and I'm doing a little something, because so Rob has his best man for the wedding. I have my bridesmaids for the wedding, and we would like, I had a chat with Rob, and we would like all of like our best male friends and family to be Rob's groomsmen. And I just thought that was a really, really nice idea, because because everyone that is coming to our wedding means a lot to us. We love all of them, and because we're not having a great big wedding, we're having, I think there's like 60 people, but purely because I want my wedding to be people who mean the entire world to me to be there. That's just what I wanted. I didn't want friends that I don't see anymore, or friends that I don't talk to anymore, or like I just didn't want, that's just not me. So we have an intimate wedding, I think they call it. I don't know actually if they call like 60 odd guests intimate, but I thought that it would be really, really lovely to pay respects to our male friends. Well, we thought it'd be really nice to pay respects to our male friends who mean the world to us, to be Rob's groomsmen. So I have made them a little something with the help of my mum, because she's better at this stuff than I am. I don't have all the stuff here, she does. So at the beginning of this video, I mentioned to you that my mum had done my bridal hoodie and my girlfriend's bridesmaids hoodies. So she done those, and I asked her if she could help me do what I'm about to show you. So I thought, what is sort of like, what could I give as a gift, but kind of asking them to be something. So like my girlfriends, all my bridesmaids, I did them a box, and it had a picture of me and them, or them, I can't remember now, in it, and it said, will you be my bridesmaid? And it was really personalised to them, and a few like little bits and bobs in there. And then I got them custom made some bracelets with a picture of me and that individual in there. So it was really like, for me, I thought it was really thoughtful, with the things that they had in their box and the way that I designed it. But because there's quite a few groomsmen that we're asking, I didn't want to do that. Also because they are chaps and they are the kind of guys that probably wouldn't really want that, I thought, what about if we had something that they could all wear on the day? And I thought, what about a pair of socks? Everyone's going to wear a pair of socks, probably with their shoes. And I thought just a pair of black socks with groomsmen written on there. So my mum helped me. Me and my mum did these, heat pressed these on. And I think we've got about 12 pairs. And I've also done Rob's best man as well, a pair. So they're both sides, and I'm gonna ask them, they're gonna come like this, and I can get it back in there. I've put them in just a little cellophane bag, and I'm just gonna write something to pop inside, not a card, but like on a piece of card, just basically asking them to do the honours of playing a special part at our wedding. And then if they would like to honour us and be a major part of our wedding, then basically it would be lovely if you could wear those pair of socks, because I thought it'd be quite cute with like, it'd be quite nice to have all of the chaps with, I don't know, their socks showing or something. I just thought it'd be quite funny. We're really laid back, chill people, so I didn't want anything too formal. So yeah, I have done those yesterday with my mum, and went shopping, a little bit of shopping yesterday. And then today I've had work, and then my friend came round because she did my eyelashes for me, bless her heart, and they were lovely, and I kind of didn't want to take them off, but I thought they actually didn't really need to come off, if I'm honest. I should have just kept them on, but I like rubbing my eyes, and I just like in the morning splashing my face. And although she said, Nick, you don't need to worry about it, you can still do that, I was just petrified of like getting these eyelashes wet. Now we are going away soon as well, and I will be in a swimming pool playing with the children, and I didn't want to have those on whilst we're away. So she kindly gave me this, like basically adhesive remover, so I don't rip all my eyelashes out. It actually looks like I don't have any eyelashes anymore compared to the ones that I have been wearing. I would have put a picture up here so you would have seen them, but yeah, so I took them off, and she came to pick that up just a minute ago actually. So I thought I'd just pop on really and just have a little chat with you. I have wanted to start properly journaling probably for like the last month, and I do write in a book. It's not a diary, probably a journal. Well, it is a journal, but I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. So I have been seeing all over TikTok this specific journal, and I cannot justify spending over £100 for this journal. So anyway, I thought I was going into the range anyway because I needed to get some photo frames for, I'll show you, it's not my cup of tea of decor because as you can see I'm a bright floral kind of girl, but my best friend, she is the complete opposite. How you would think that me and her are best friends, I'll never know. Bless her. So but her favorite color is black. Okay, so I have done this for her to put in her house somewhere, and she is gonna love it. Black is my happy color, and me and Rob chose the frame yesterday, and I also done this because I know she's gonna love it, but it's kind of a little bit of me in there because it's floral, but yeah. It's not me at all, but she will love it. So yes, that is basically what I've been up to. And this Sunday is Mother's Day, and I'm taking my mum and Olivia to the NEC because they have their it's not Stitch Festival. I keep wanting to say Stitch Festival, but that's the London one. I'm taking them to the NEC because it's got their creative and like sewing event on, so we're going up there on Sunday. So that's pretty much my week really. Tomorrow, thank goodness, I'm having my hair done because I mean, oh, look at the state of it. It's so, the roots are terrible. So I'm having my hair done tomorrow, working on Thursday, and then Friday my best friend is showing me around her new house so I can give her new moving in presents. And I did get her this beautiful long, it's from the range, candle. It has like little mini tea light holders inside, and it looks completely black. It's a rectangle, and you put it on the table, and I think it's probably about like 30 centimeters long, and you put them in there, and then obviously when it's lit up you can see them through the, it's not frosted glass, it's like it's just like black, like a black glass, but it's like really like subtle. And I know that she'll really like that, so she might put it on her mantelpiece because she's got a fireplace in her new house, or she might put it on her table. So yeah, that's what I got her. So that's my week. So I thought, the room is an absolute mess. I'll just show you. The room is an absolute mess. There's just stuff everywhere. It hasn't been hoovered. So yeah, I really need to tidy it up. I do need to print something off as a joke, which it's funny actually. Rob come up with the idea. So our friend has moved into her new house. When I was just telling you about, I've seen on Friday, and she keeps saying that the boiler sounds like it's got like gremlins in it or something, and it's like a little joke now between her and Rob, because she'll text Rob and ask him some questions about things to do with the house, and he thought it'd be hilarious if we printed some pictures off of some gremlins. I said I'd laminate them. I've also got some little magnets, and I thought, whilst my other friend is with her, I'll quickly run into the kitchen where the boiler is and put them on the boiler. So next time she goes in there, she's gonna crack up because she's gonna see these little gremlins on the front of the boiler. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, and that was what I was going to show you. So I bought this. So the really expensive journal, I like I said, £100 is, can't justify that. So I bought this one, which is a very similar concept, and it's got these in them. So you can take these books out. Once you've filled them up, you can take them out, which is what the other one can do. It can fit 4 in there. So I've got a lined paper one, which I thought would, that's perfect for anything. I thought it's got the dotted ones, which again is perfect for anything, but I might just do like some doodling or like sticking some bits in, like some pictures. So I've got the one that I've just found again in my cupboard the other week is my little pocket Polaroid that I've got, so I can print some pictures off and just sort of like journal and make this into sort of like a little scrapbooky sort of thing. So all like my lovely photos or like things that I'm thinking of or like inspirational quotes or something. I thought I could put that on this one. The next one is the squares. I'm not entirely sure, but I could probably just do exactly the same with that. And then the last one has nothing on it. So it's a real mixture. It's got a little pocket in here. I bought it from the range. I think it was like $3.99, something like that. And then once you've filled these up, you can just buy them again. And then this is the thing that's probably going to annoy me. So by the time I've filled it up, it's going to be quite chunky. So what I'll probably do is either think of a different fastening, or I'll probably get like a hairband or something, or like something like this. This is kind of like a hairband, and just put it around like a little belly band that way. But this will probably annoy me, one because the magnet isn't that great on it, but for £4 it will do the trick until I can buy my new one, but that's not yet. I read a lot as well on my holiday. I finished a book, I can't remember, it's Blake Riley, and it's the 5th one, Once something, and I cannot think of what it is. And I think I've just gone onto the new one. I purchased that the other night, and I think it's called Once Pinned, which is the 6th one. And I can't remember how many there is. There's quite a lot in this series, so I'm working my way through. I'm also listening to an audiobook, The Fourth Wing, the second part to it, which I'm really, really enjoying. I'm literally only on like the 3rd chapter, so I'm listening to that in my car. And any opportunity that I have, I'm doing that. I did take some pictures actually. I walked through Tesco's last night because I needed to stock up on some strawberries and get some more bread, and just took a photo of some of the books that they had in there, just for some inspiration. Maybe put those on my TBR list once I've had a look into them and reviewed them. So yeah, I've been talking for 25 minutes. I was supposed to have a market on Saturday, but I could not bring myself to go because I just missed my family too much, if I'm being honest. I've never been away from them that long. I've taken Olivia away, just me and her, for a couple of nights for a girly spa and craft weekend, but not like that. That was I basically did 5 nights, 6 days, and I missed them so much, so I cancelled that one and I spent the day with them, so which was really, really lovely. But I do have I do have one coming up next month, which is the day after we come back from our next holiday. So that will probably be a bit mental, but that would be okay because I would have been with them all week, and that's fine. But I would like to make some more of my scrunchies. I'm sort of only half full at the moment. I do actually have a load more out in my other room next door, which is like overflow of stuff at the moment, until that is done, which we're not doing that anytime soon. I have a hair in my back, I think, and it's really in my clothes, and it's tickling me. It's really annoying. But I have enough book sleeves, book and Kindle sleeves. I have a few journal sleeves. I'm okay for my AirPod and my Fabric Corner bookmarkers. So I'd just like to do probably a few more of the scrunchies. I might do more of where is my fabric? More of like my playful. Oh, here we go. I did get these two last year, and I thought these are quite cute, probably for maybe the younger generation. Maybe. I mean, I like both. I'd wear both, but I thought I might do a couple of these. So yeah, I would like to do some of that. Oh, and one of my customers, he's asked me if I could take up his curtains. He did try, bless his heart, but no. So I kindly said that I would do them for him. So I might actually do that now, because I'm going to wash this jumper because he's got a little kitten, and all her fur is all over me, which is not a problem. I do not mind that. But once I have a shower and that later, I do have to go back out to work this evening. But once I go, I will wash this. So I might actually go and get that now and take those up. And well, it's already like 5 to 2, so that'll be time to put the children up. Then I'll have to go to work. So I might leave me with an evening free. I might start on this book, printing off a couple of photos, or not. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, oh, I can't do that because they're in my car. That means I've got to go. Oh, I'll go and get them. For now, I'm going to go and take up those curtains for him. Oh my God. So I didn't actually think that I was a romantasy book lover, but I had kept seeing on Book Talk about Fourth Wing by Rebecca, and I listened to the dramatized audio book, I think it was last month, the first part one, and it's amazing. It really is amazing. And then I thought, because I've listened to the audiobook, I thought, okay, I'll listen to the audiobook again for the part two. I'm only on chapter 4, and it's just amazing. It's really, really good. So I keep seeing, I've got a couple of romantasy books on my TBR. So once this is finished, I can't remember how many chapters are on this part on the audio, so I really must, if any of you have any recommendations on probably an audio book, I think, because I'm just toe dipping into romantics. It's not really, I didn't think it was my my thing, but apparently it is. I'm normally like a thriller kind of girl, but then I suppose I do read a lot of like romancy sort of easy books to read, like quicker books. So I suppose they're kind of like combined in a way. But yeah, if you have any recommendations, please pop them in the comments below, because that would really help me out. I was writing a few on my TBR last night in my new journal that I've got. So, but yeah, I can't. Oh my God, it's really good. And but I'm now off to going to have my hair done, because it's like well overdue. So I am reading a Blake Pierce book, on a new one, number 6, on my Kindle. So I have taken my Kindle, but now I'm kind of thinking, what do I listen to? Do I listen to the audio book, The Fourth Wing, or do I read a bit of my book? Like, I'm really torn, because both of them I just love. I love Blake Pierce as an author. So if you haven't read any of the books, then please do. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you, and I'm so excited. Hello and good morning everyone, it's Friday here and I am actually going out in a minute. I have done the school run, I've done the food shop and I've just come back, unloaded it all, packed it all away, done the washing, and I thought I'd just quickly pop on before I go back out. One, to show you my hair. Thank goodness that's all dyed and back to me feeling normal. And two, I made some cute little scrunchies yesterday. So, well, this one isn't little. This is my XL scrunchie. I actually bought this material last year and hadn't made the scrunchies with it. So I have an XL and a little mini one in that one. And I have this really cute fabric here. It's got some sunshine, happy sunshine, some stars, love hearts, really, really cutesy. Again, XL and a couple of minis in those. So I made those yesterday morning before I went to work actually, which is quite nice because I've really missed being down here and I cannot believe it, but it's actually been a week since I've been home from Tenerife from my hen do, which is just mental. I shared something on my TikTok earlier, just a couple of photos, and it was just like, oh, you know, like I would have been, well, actually last week I was doing exactly what I was doing this morning, doing the shopping, cleaning the house, tidying up, but the kitchen and the dining room is an absolute bomb sit, but I really can't be bothered. I really cannot be bothered today to do that. So yeah, oh my gosh, I also need to tell you that I have finished Fourth Wing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. If you watched my recent vlogs, you'll know that I've never actually read a romantasy or fantasy book. I'm more of a lovey-dovey / serial killer, psychopath, thriller book kind of girl. And I just kept seeing it on Book Talk, and I'm not going to go into it because I've been like telling everyone, and I'm like telling Rob, like, oh, listen to his voice in this chapter, and you know, he just, oh, it's just amazing. And I couldn't stop talking about it yesterday because I actually finished it yesterday, and I really need to listen to the next one. I actually listened to that one on audio, as an audio book, because I am reading my Once Pinned on my Kindle from Blake Pierce. So I flip between two if I'm like out and about in the car, or whilst on the way to work, or I'm like around the house, I'll be listening to an audiobook. Generally, if I'm sewing, I'll listen to an audiobook, or I'll pop on either YouTube to watch, or I tend to gravitate more so to Lo-Fi Girl on YouTube, so which is just more of a mellow, chilled, and I normally listen to the live version as well because they go on forever anyway, but yeah, it just helps me sort of chill out. So yeah, so that is amazing. I'm actually really quite gutted that I finished it. I kind of get to that stage in a book, I'm looking at it, whether that be on the an audio version or a Kindle or an actual book, and I'm thinking I've only got like this much, or it says on there you've done like 90 something % on the Kindle, and I'm just like, oh, you know, it's annoying. And I'm still toying with purchasing Audible because I'm going through audiobooks really quickly. Like I've got my headphones in because I have actually been listening to an audiobook by Harlan Coben, the author Harlan Coben, and I can't remember which one it is now. It's on my phone, so I'm actually vlogging from my phone. I Will Something or Other You. Can't remember, but anyway, it's okay, but Blake Pierce is like, I just love Blake Pierce books, and this one is, so far, it's quite like steady, whereas like the Blake Pierce, it sort of peaks all throughout the book, and then yeah, I don't know, I like it, it's nice. Probably not intense enough for me. Maybe it's just this book, I don't know. I was recommended it by a friend. So there we are. I'm actually quite warm now. I got my sister's jogging set on because it's so comfy. So I actually did the school run and that, and I did the shopping and that. So I don't really care. But I am going around a friend's house because she, as I told you before, she's moved into her new house, and I'm having the grand tour today, so I'm very, very excited. I'm going there actually in about half an hour, so I don't actually have long. So I thought I'd just pop in and say hello to you guys. So yeah, that's basically my day. I don't really know how long I'm going to be there for. So yeah, just taking it steady really today. I just can't stop thinking about that book. I really can't. If you're like a book lover, or like I love reading. I've enjoyed reading for many years. I go through bouts, like I'll read loads and then I'll stop, generally because work becomes really intense. And I tend to read more so when I am going to sleep. Physical books, that is. But if I'm on my Kindle, if I'm reading I don't know if this is just me or if anyone else is like it, but if I'm reading a physical book, I actually tend to get tired quicker. So I've got like a hobby trolley, which is near my bed. And it won't stay in there. It's our room. If for those of you who don't know, we're renovating the house, and our room is literally the last room to do. And we are not at that stage yet or whatsoever. So I've got like my hobby trolley in my room, and actually I was thinking last night I could actually bring that down to the lounge, because my boys, I've got a 5-year-old, nearly 5-year-old, and a 3-year-old. Their toys are now up in their bedroom, so there's nothing like that in the lounge. It's just a grown-up lounge. It's just got, you know, my trinkets in, and the telly, and all the game stuff, and the sofa and the chair. So I did think about putting it behind my sofa, because my sofa's at an angle, sort of like going partly a smidgen into the bay window that we've got. So I was thinking about maybe putting it there, because I could do that of an evening, sit there. If like Rob's watching his programs and I'm listening to an audiobook, I can be journaling, or I can be colouring or doing my other bits and bobs. So anyway, yeah, that's one thing I'm thinking. But it's a hobby trolley, and I've got like my Nintendo on it. I've got like my journal on there. I've got a couple of books there. One that I've very nearly finished. But I've kind of like really got into, because I've just got a Kindle just before I went away to Tenerife. So I've been reading on there. I completed a book on there, and I've kind of like, it's weird though, because I still remember where I am in the books. So I'm sort of like so invested in them, because they're really good books. I think that's the thing, isn't it? If you find a really good book, then you're in it then, aren't you? So yeah, I need to. I've got a couple of books there. To be honest, I could do with like going through it really, and like tidying it up a little bit, because I've got some like I want to use one of my my little wallets that I've made, and I want to put all my nice bookmarks in there. So I love bookmarks, but I purchased a mystery bundle from Emily Cromwell. If you like bright, happy, colourful, illustrated artwork, check her out on all social media platforms. She's all over it. So it's Emily Cromwell. I love her artwork. She designs it all herself. Yeah, it's just amazing. So I was thinking about putting all my bookmarks in one of those, just to sort of tidy it up a bit, because I've just sort of like got them sort of stacked there. I'll have to pop a picture up when I actually do tidy it up. Yeah. So what am I going to do today? I literally have half an hour, so I might actually make a few more scrunchies because I haven't made many scrunchies recently, because I do have such a lot of stock which is next door, in big plastic boxes ready for markets. I haven't really made a lot, but I really do need to update my website. Like, I'm very good at making things and going to markets and like that, but my website, I really did struggle with Shopify. I'm not going to lie, I really, in my recent vlogs, if you look back a couple, you'll see me just like, oh, I really struggled. I'm not a massive tech person. I'm really not. Even when I had this phone, I'd rather just keep using the same one. And the only reason why I had this phone was because my last phone was like at max capacity in every way. So yeah, but I have like load of my journal sleeves and like all of my bits that are ready to go to markets here, and those are the things that I've been making most of, like my Kindle sleeves and stuff, which most of those do actually have matching hair scrunchies, because I like to be a bit matchy sometimes, although sometimes I like to be completely like different, not matchy, but I just think that's quite cute. If you're buying a nice Kindle sleeve or a book sleeve, it's quite cute to match it with a hairband, or a hair toggle or something, a hair scrunchie. So yes, my TBR list is just, it's just growing and growing. This is all thanks to TikTok, and I only actually started TikTok last year, because my friends kept sending me videos and they were all from TikTok, and because I didn't have it, I couldn't really like, I think I could see the videos, but I don't think all of them I could see. So I signed up to it. Again, didn't have a Scooby-Doo what to do with it. Even now, I don't mind posting stuff, but I'm not very good at it. But and I do try to post consistently, or at least quite a few times a week. But yes, so it's so addictive, TikTok. I find it really addictive. But because I'm like on the BookTok community and my algorithm is just literally filled with books, it's just that my list is just never ending. So it's just there's never enough time to do everything that you would really like to do. Well, I don't think there is anyway. Like, an ideal day for me would be to get up, not have an alarm, wake up to natural light, which is nice now because it is actually brighter here in the UK, because we are heading towards spring. And it'd be nice just to get up, I walk the dog, and it'd be nice to go to a cafe, go and have a nice cup of coffee there, write my journal, and then come home, do a bit of work on my business, and like come down here and work on my business, and just literally spend the entire day doing that, rather than cooking and cleaning and shopping and school runs. And although I wouldn't change it for the world, just sometimes you just think to yourself, it would be nice if I could dedicate like that day, which I can do that. You know, Rob's amazing. He's so supportive. He's such a hands-on father. Like, I'm so lucky to have him. But it'd be nice if, like, I don't know. I just like to, I think it's because where I've been away for a couple of days, I haven't been away from my children before. And I certainly haven't been on like a group. I've been like on holidays with like one girlfriend before in the past, like many moons ago, pre-children. But I'd never done that. And I just sort of like, because you were taken out of that, you sort of realise I know how lucky I am to have what I have, and my family, and my children. I know that I thank my lucky stars every single day for everything that I have. But you know, when you're like taken away from that, it does make you look at things a little bit differently. And because I had a nice rest and we weren't like rushing all the time, and I didn't have to worry about sort of going to bed at a set time, because the only time, if you have children, once they're in bed, that's their new time, isn't it? But because I work days and evenings, I do like split shifts. So, well, they're not shifts, but I do like, if you're working for an employer, they would call it a split shift. And by the time I come home, I at the moment, I don't want to come. I want to come down here, but I know that if I come down here, I'm going to be absolutely shattered. And equally, I just want to spend some time with Rob, even if he's just sat there, you know, we're just sat next to each other. We put some chill out music on the telly, and then we're just having a chat. And then, you know, before you know it, it's sort of 10:30, and it's ready to have a shower and go to bed. But yeah, there's never enough hours in a day. Maybe I should just get up at like 4 or something and go to bed at like 11. No, I couldn't do that. I need to have a decent amount of sleep. Anyway, I am going to stop waffling. I am going to do cut some fabric for some hair scrunchies, and then I'm going to call it for this vlog until next week. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful next week. And it's a busy one next week for me. It's my busy week at work. So we'll see what we'll see what we can get up to down here anyway. But if you like my content, or you're enjoying it, I am on other social media platforms. I am on TikTok. TikTok seems to be the one that I'm posting more on at the moment. I am on Instagram, and I am on Facebook. Facebook I don't tend to really go on that much anymore. And obviously here on YouTube. So if you do like my content, or you want to follow my journey of me building my my new business, then please hit the big red button, the big subscribe button. And I post, or try and post, every Friday. I try not to put too much pressure on myself, but I do try and post every Friday. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.